Hello, Monk's Corner, and happy Thursday. This is another Monk's Corner Business Spotlight and Alive with Libba. We are here at 425 Barony Street at Yaden Physical and Integrated Medical, and we will go in and visit with Dr. Yaden here shortly. We're just going to let you know about a few announcements. It is a beautiful day in Monk's Corner. It is gorgeous. It's a little bit nippy right now, but it's going to be gorgeous. And y'all, if you don't think you're close to heaven, yeah, I'm just letting you know you are, because we love our Monk's Corner and we love our Low Country's hometown. So, happy Thursday. Couple announcements. Spring registration, just to let you know, because I'm still getting phone calls, is closed and we are full. Coaches meetings were this week and practices begin next week. So spring sports are here and alive, and we're getting ready to get rocking with that. Miracle League sign-ups are still going on. If you know anyone who is interested in playing in the Miracle League, we have games in April, and sign-ups will go through even on the day of our games, which will be Mondays and Tuesday afternoon/evenings. You can still come and sign up there. We are having buddies sign up as well. You can come individually, or you can come as a group to be a buddy to our Miracle League athletes, and that way the parents and caregivers can sit in the stands and enjoy the games themselves. But we love having our buddies. You can call Miss Susan Gilmore, or you can sign up online. Just watch our Facebook page, because we will be having sign-ups available online. March 16th, it is right around the corner. Let the shenanigans begin. It is our festival to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. Just a reminder that the streets will be closed. It is a fun festival. This is the second one. Susan started this last year, and it is a fun event. We've got tons of vendors. We've got food trucks. We've got bands beginning at 12 o'clock. We have Mr. Ed Carney, who will be playing at Unity Park. And then we also have the Customs 4 and Friends. So all of you that are Customs 4 fans, y'all come on, because we will be having them play beginning at 2 o'clock. Also, we will have a Leprechaun Look-alike contest. So that will be at Unity Park between the two bands. So all of that will be on the stage. We also will have a Meet the Mayor tent. So we will have the mayor and his family sitting under a tent right in Unity Park, and he is welcoming people to come and sit and visit with him, talk to him about some of your loves about what's going on in the town. He is very approachable, and so we're excited to have a Meet the Mayor at our festival. March the 25th. The Fallen Heroes Social, which is sponsored by Monk's Corner, the town of Monk's Corner, will be at the depot, and that will be from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. And it is an opportunity to come and tell stories about our fallen heroes, PFC Wells and Corporal Stiles, that died in the line of duty. And so we just want to remind y'all that will be at the Monk's Corner depot on March 25th. 43 days from today, Thursday, April the 4th, is the beginning of our farmers market, and we are getting excited. Susan Gilmore is giddy like a little teenager on her first date. She is so excited about this, y'all. We have lots planned. So mark your calendars. I know y'all are ready for that to happen, and that will go through November. Vendor sign-ups are still available for spots at the farmers market. Please go online only to our Monk's Corner town site. Just a reminder, we've got scammers out there that are trying to get your money. So we're going to start walking toward this building as I'm finishing up. We had our first town council meeting this week as a live stream with all the bells and whistles in our courtroom. Rebecca Vetter and Mo did a great job getting that ready. So if you listen to it, it was very clear, and they did a great job on that. Tune into our YouTube channel, Town of Moncks Corner YouTube channel, to watch all of these Moncks Corner Business Spotlights. You can go back and watch any of them, and also to see the town council meetings. You can go on there and watch them and fast forward through anything you're not interested in and watch things that you are interested in. So with that, we'd like you to reply to this broadcast. Let us know where you're watching from. Are you watching live? Are you watching as a replay? If you have a business that you would like spotlighted, remember that's why we're doing this. We are local people helping local businesses, and all we want is for our local businesses to be successful. So come on in and let's talk to Dr. Yaden at Yaden Physical and Integrated Medicine at 425 Barney Street. And we are greeted by the infamous Dr. Yaden here in his practice.
Good morning.
Good morning, and welcome to Moncks Corner Business Spotlight. You are one of the chosen businesses to be on our show, and we're so excited
I appreciate that.
to have you on our show. So, Dr. Yaden, before we start talking about your business, we want to know about you,
okay,
and why you're here and how you got into this profession.
Well, I've needed a job that I enjoyed, and this is something that I found that I really enjoyed. I'd been practicing since 1983. I started in Colorado and moved to California. And I decided that I needed to find a different place that was a better place to raise kids. And I ended up here in Moncks Corner because I had a couple of doctors that came out and were on the board of directors at the college that I was teaching at. And they invited me to come out and they gave me a hand. And I've been in Moncks Corner ever since. I couldn't get my wife out of here if I used dynamite. So.
Wow. A fine family, a community family. These people are fine. He and his wife are both very involved in not only events in Moncks Corner, but in Berkeley County as well. And we're excited to have people like you in our community. So we've got some.
Amy Daniel is my office manager. Taylor Garvin is busy hooking somebody up on a therapy right now. And we have been given permission that she doesn't mind being in the video if you want to use that, okay?
Great. It's a welcoming business. You walk in and you've got these sweet people who are dear friends of mine that I think very highly of, but they will take care of you when you walk in and get you ready and prepared for whatever procedure Dr. Yaden's going to perform, and we're going to learn what exactly he does. But Dr. Yaden, before we do that, I know people know this was a former Yaden Chiropractic Clinic, and I know that you have changed the name and started doing some other practices here. So why the change, and what exactly is the physical and integrated medical?
Well, with an integrated practice, you have a nurse practitioner and a medical doctor, and that's what I hired, is a medical doctor and a nurse practitioner to come in and help us do more therapies that were more responsible pain management, so that we're looking more at function and not so much at medicating and surgery and things like that. So we really, and I joined a group that of hundreds of doctors across the nation that do just this. So we're very involved in chronic conditions, and people need to have options in their care. If you don't know what your options are, you can't make the best choice for your care.
That is true, and sometimes when you hear the word surgery, you kind of get a little freaky because not everybody wants to do that, and so it might be a good practice to come and visit with Dr. Yaden and just see what your options are. Sometimes surgery is the end, but I know he has a lot of background and a lot of knowledge, so we're going to visit with him in some of his rooms and talk about some of the things that he does behind the scenes. So come on with us. All right, Dr. Yaden, where are we going?
We're going to start right here. This is our front desk. If someone were to need to make an appointment, they would want to talk to Amy and Taylor, and they'd just call here for that kind of information. And they do a lot of the work that really makes this place flow. Okay.
So if I'm a patient and I call and Amy answers the phone, what kind of information would you need to know, would Amy need to know in order to set me up with the right kind of appointment?
Well, generally speaking, we want to know what the problem is. We're going to want to find out your insurance, when you're available, and then we can work from there.
And you file all insurance claims through your office?
We do. Mm-hmm.
And here's Taylor. We cannot be remiss from sweet Taylor Garvin that's in the background as well. All right, Dr. Yaden, before we start, what in the world is this on the wall?
This is our success bell, okay? We have people who have long programs. Sometimes with sciatica, it takes 3 months to get done. We want to be able to film their reaction when they're completed, and so they get to ring the bell.
How awesome.
So that's important to us.
Well, and we know that bells mean success because we know in some of the other, we know cancer patients do that as well. So I think that is a positive thing. So we're ringing the bell to let y'all know that we are good to go, and Dr. Yaden's got us set. All right, let's go in this room.
Okay, this therapy room, we treat a lot of conditions like sciatica. This is a decompression table. It's been researched by Mayo Clinic and Johns Hopkins University, so we use research that is well established. We have a pulsed electromagnetic field therapy generator, which is one of the best therapies I've ever discovered in my 40 years of practice. I used it to heal the meniscus in my knee when I tore the meniscus. No surgery there for me. We have a vibration platform which helps with neuropathy cases. Just to give you a few ideas, there's a laser device that we use. So we have a lot of devices that are very high end to achieve success.
As you can see, there are lots of different options for you as a patient here with Dr. Yaden.
And if we come in here, one of the things when you're dealing with functional medicine that you really want to know is, where are you? So we do a lot of range of motion testing, electronic range of motion testing, so that we can find out where you are, what you've lost, and where you are, what you've gained back after therapies. So it's really important to do that.
Okay. All right. Moving right along.
And this obviously is a chiropractic room. This is the one that I spend the most time in because I'm still a chiropractor. Even though I have a medical doctor and a nurse practitioner, I still like to do what I do. After 40 years, I've been doing it. My youngest patient was 30 minutes old. My oldest was 95. And I've treated everything in between.
Wow.
I love it.
Wow.
And 40 years, I'm supposed to be retired, right?
Yes, you are. But, you know, when you love what you do, why would you give it up?
I don't know what I would do. My nurse practitioner needs to have a room so that she can do her exams. She has an ultrasound machine here that we can use. She does a lot of her injections for joint problems, arthritis, some of her trigger point injections. These are really important things for people. And you don't need to go all the way across the Ashley to get everything done. That's why we're here.
It's almost a one-stop shop here, Dr. Yaden.
If we can make it that, I'd like to.
Because, you know, you think of what his previous clinic was, a chiropractic clinic, and now he's got a nurse practitioner with him, he's got a doctor with him. So I think it's a great place to come and start before you have to travel to Charleston.
That's right. We'll help you if you need it.
All right.
And no clinic would be complete without having an x-ray room so that you can find out what's going on under the skin, so to speak.
All right, so we have toured this side of the building.
Right.
Dr. Yaden, if I had an issue that I felt like needed to have a second opinion, would that be something that you would be okay with me doing?
We do that all the time. As a matter of fact, we're working on upgrading again here in the office with our electronic medical record system so that we can communicate with the other doctors in the area with a click of a button.
So you've got a great relationship with these other doctors. So if I needed to see somebody else, you would say, Libba, I think it would be good for you to go see such and such.
We can do that.
That is a great resource. All right, let's move on. All right, Dr. Yaden's going to bring us to this next room. Some interesting pieces of equipment in here, Dr. Yaden. What do we have?
So we have a decompression table in that center room, but we also have a traction chair here because not everybody needs decompression, but some traction can help the joint too. This is a knee traction chair here that I had the fortune to be able to be part of the development team on. And a friend of mine built these. He and I sat down over dinner, and we made this traction chair. So I'm really excited about this one.
All right, so what kind of knee pain would justify you putting them on this knee machine?
Oddly enough, when we injure our knees, we develop scar tissue. Scar tissue causes pain. Well, this will do traction and help break down that scar tissue.
Okay. Wow. And this bed that looks very interesting over here is what?
It's a hydro massage table. A lot of people like to get on there and just relax, a little heat, a little massage.
I think that is fabulous. If we get lost, Miss Rebecca, that may be where we go. All right, we're going to head back to the front and let Dr. Yaden do a little wrap-up of his business. I think this is a wonderful opportunity for you to know that Dr. Yaden is just not a doctor of chiropractic.
I don't want to be just. I want to be a healer. That's important, and you got to fix everything.
And that is important because, you know, I know a lot of people they don't necessarily trust who they go to. And I know him as a person, not only as a doctor, and those are the kind of people you want to see. We've gotten to know him as a person. We've gotten to know the people that work with him. He's got people behind the scenes that can help you if he can't. So, Dr. Yaden, what would you say to those people out there that just are kind of nervous about coming to see you, but maybe want to? Let's welcome them and tell them what you want to tell them.
I think that if you have a condition that you're concerned about, come in and let us look at it. We'll figure it out. If we can help you, we will. If we can't, we'll find the place that can. You need all the information you can get to make the best decisions for your health.
So, come in, visit with Dr. Yaden. I'm sure he'd be glad to do a consult with you and then figure out what he can do to get you better, because that's what it is. It's about learning and understanding your body and how you can help your body to become the best it can be so you can enjoy these beautiful spring days coming up in our Low Country's hometown of Moncks Corner. All right, again, Moncks Corner, welcome to Moncks Corner Business Spotlight from this beautiful office of Dr. Yaden's. And Dr. Yaden, thank you so much for visiting with us today.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Until next Thursday, Moncks Corner.